We are actually starting soon. Testing. Uh-oh. Testing. Okay, there we go. What's going on, guys? My name is Eric, and I punch deep. Let's just jump right into it. Where did my... Alright. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm here. There we go. That was odd, but understandable. Okay, so I have been at work a little bit since last night. We ended at Sanctuary Hills, and I was getting ready to mod some weapons, do that sort of thing, and move on to other quests. However, I noticed something at the point we were in the Sim Settlements quest. We actually needed to go and do something else. I ended up creating new supply lines for all of my settlements. So now my settlement map kind of looks like this. And the reason for that is now I have communication beacons and caravan services at all of my settlements. So what we're going to do now is we're going to activate this Protectron, and we're going to actually use some of these salvage beacons. So while we've already been here and cleared this out, we may not have gotten all the stuff from there. We can raise the volume just a little bit higher.
That takes care of that.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacle.
Or was that too easy? Looting from a dead body. How shameful. Got anything for me?
And here's the thing, what we're going to do is we're just going to clear out the enemies. Okay. As you can see, GNN is still upgrading themselves.
This is now a free fire zone.
Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to... Where is she?
Hey, what do you need? Let's trade.
Of course.
Right here. We're gonna take one from her. Now we're gonna go to our inventory.
For your safety, do not lean against doors. For your safety, do not lean against doors.
Must be cleared.
To avoid delays, do not hold the door.
Okay, so we still have to clear the location.
Passing through cars is
Oh, right.
Passing through cars is prohibited. Train will be arriving at this platform in... Please remain clear of the track.
And we're always gonna use Sanctuary Hills. Okay, cool. So that's how those salvage beacons work. And we don't have to worry about getting any scrap. That is amazing. Okay, so it does look like we're coming up on level 63. So we may need to figure out what's going on with that, what we're going to be doing next. Oh, we might have to invest in Gunslinger. Let's see here. Yeah, we have that. We have that. Yeah. Actually, no, we want Heavy Gunner 5 so we can start modding the heavy guns. Okay, perfect. So now let's go ahead. And we're going to return that holotape to Clef. Minor quest I did on the side, that was a do nothing quest. Okay.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey there. Any luck on that little favor I asked, Jack?
I got the job done.
You really did it. You're not just yanking my chain. Sorry. Sorry, it's just a little hard to believe this is really happening after all this time.
I'm glad I could help. It seems like it meant a lot to you.
More than you can ever know, Ace. All right, hand me the tape. I'll get it decrypted and see what we got on here. Get back to you in a day or so.
Protect and serve.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm Nadine. Most people call me Deaf Nadine. I think. I wouldn't know, because I'm deaf. Little war wound I got from the Legion, you see? I don't know what people out here heard about everything that happened out west. Anyway, I was in the NCR military before they discharged me.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's true. I was a lieutenant, and I loved my job. Bringing order to the waste? Building civilization again? What more could you hope for? Until Kaiser came dicking about with his boys. So here I was, leading my...
Sure.
I'm not stupid. I guess they just got lucky. Anyway, unfortunately, discharged. It's permanent. But they didn't know that, so, anyway, I may have given the captain the finger, and the major, and the colonel. So, good news, I'm available.
No thanks.
Okay. You should really, I'm just messing with you.
Sure.
So you see, it sounded like a little nation being born, and there were the Minutemen. Might even have a place for me,
Right.
hard enough for me. The Minutemen who were famous for defending Diamond City from super mutants. Just gone. Falling apart. And my dream fell apart too. So I did some jobs, tried to make some friends. Didn't really work out. Only this guy Randy. Know him? Well, only he helped me out. Don't suppose I can blame anyone. Since I wasn't born deaf, I don't know sign language. Or how to read lips. Nobody to teach me either. But then I was in Diamond City, eating those nasty noodles, and I saw it in the paper. The Minutemen are back.
Sure.
So here I am.
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, well,
Right?
okay, Siri.
If you like dirt, radiation, and random violence, you're in for a treat.
Fantastic. Stick me in a uniform and hand me a weapon. You do have uniform.
You ready?
Although, wait. There's one thing we need to talk. The Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I have been in... I need you to promise that if it comes to it, you will...
Sure. If it means protect...
Good. I knew you'd feel it. You bring me the holotags of a Brotherhood soldier, and I'll know that you can do what must be done. When
It
the time
actually
comes.
isn't hard to do. And still maintain favor with the Brotherhood, because you don't need to kill them for it. Oh, okay. What? Oh, I know what the problem is. Is it ever Fallout if it doesn't crash? Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're just waiting on the game to reload. Alright, so it should load any second. Let me just make sure that... Oh, it's not the active window. Okay. Okay, so we still have to wait for it to load. For those of you that are just tuning in... Those of you that are just tuning in, we had a game crash. Not but 17 minutes in. And then... There we go. And now we are in, guys. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry for these delays. Okay. I honestly think it's Cortex. Like, I need to get rid of that program. Any program that tries to boost frame rate by limiting, like, certain programs from starting or things like that, I think is a detriment to Fallout. Because while it seems like it's opening up resources and whatnot, it's also probably closing some resources you need. Because I almost never crash when Cortex is closed. Alright, before anything, we're gonna save.
Hey, I'm Nadine. You can call me that or anything else, because
Excuse
I
me.
can't hear you anyway.
Hey there.
Old
Any
Lord-
luck on that little favor I asked, Jack?
I got the job done.
You really did it. You're not
So-
just yanking my chain.
I found
Sorry.
Ellie's shop.
Sorry,
That's
it's
part of
just
the
a little hard to believe this is really happening after
outfit
all this time.
extender, and I was able to get some better threads that didn't look so bad.
I'm glad I could help. It seems like it meant a lot to you.
More than you can ever know, Ace. All right, hand me the tape. I'll get it decrypted and see what we got on here. Get back to you in a day or so.
Okay. We're gonna save one more time, and now that's where we have to go next. Excuse
Hey there,
me.
need help? Who's a good boy? You need anything? Just ask me.
Alright, so now nice.
And why did you do that?
Because I don't believe fiber access. Clotting agent just one on top of a wound treatment.
That's precisely right. I'm glad you were paying attention. You did that on purpose. And you answered honestly. And you rationalized your decision. Now, you just
Okay. Now we're gonna go up here and speak with Fiona.
I'm happy to help folks that help each other, like you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey. I did promise to set aside a reward for you. Here. There's also a locker where we stash what we took off the bodies as well. You're free to it. Oh, and more importantly, here's some schematics for your ASAMs. I composited them from the hospital records on sanitation.
Thank you.
No, thank you. With your tech and initiative, every settlement can now have proper health measures. It might not see immediate return, but trust me, in the long run, it'll make a big difference for survival. That's all I had. Cersei is out right now, but I can patch you up if you need. Work is never done. I'm a bit busy with some of the pre-war diagnostic machines, seeing if I can get them up and running. Everyone else has been really busy getting this place set up and secure. Maybe you can check in with them, see if they need anything.
Alright, I guess we're checking in with them.
I should get going.
Okay, let's see.
You need anything?
No, I can't fix the machine. Okay. I do kind of want that Bobcat armor, but I'll take it later.
How are you doing today? You need anything? Just ask me. Hi there. What do you need? You need any? Hey there. Need help?
Here, does he have anything to say? No.
Oh, hey. Was wondering if you'd be stopping by. Listen, I got an escort errand to run. If you're interested in coming with, won't take long.
Sure thing.
Caravan was coming by way of Diamond City. Safer route through there. If we check the street west, we'll probably run into them. And if we're lucky.
Alright, let's go check on this caravan. Now we can just fast travel.
What do you need?
Hey,
Well, shit. Super mutants. And here I thought I'd be setting up shop next to the combat zone that would cause problems. Funny. Nightingales found me in a wrecked caravan just like this one. I have to ask the kid if there's some fancy word for it.
What do you mean? What happened?
We got stupid. We're desperate. Funny thing. Wouldn't have shot anyone if they'd just let us. But they fought back. Ended up a bloodbath. All of them. Half of us. And me. Afterwards, my friends took the loot and left me bleeding out in the dirt. Being honest, I wasn't expecting any different.
What happened after that?
Don't really remember. Alice says I fought back when they found me. But I can't remember anything until I woke up a couple of days later. Figure they confused me for a caravan hand or something. Then I got bored of just lying around, so I stopped ignoring the kids' chatter. Turns out, they knew who I was. Fiona gave me her usual bull about second chances. Dumbest shit I ever heard at the time. Probably still is. Was planning to walk off as soon as my legs healed. And I guess I just never got around to it. Never was one for plans anyway. Anyway, now's probably... Oh shit. You hear that?
Alright, let's do this.
You got eyes.
But I'm all out of puppets and crayons.
Should have figured they'd stake it out in case it brought other idiots.
Excellent.
That's it. It's a classic. I'll see what I can salvage from this pile and meet you back at the hospital.
Jesus. Mutants are so fucking disgusting. Look at that.
Alright. And we're gonna go back to the hospital. We're also gonna check in on Cassandra. I think checking in Cassandra, that's where we take on the lone meeting.
Hello. How are you doing today?
I guess let's speak to Raphael.
There you are. Listen, thanks for the hand today. Being around these bleeding heart pacifists all day. It's nice to get out there and put the gun to use. And, about the shit I said. You know, about how I hooked up with the Nightingales. Anyway, I'm off to tell Fee what went down. See you around.
Hey.
I don't know if those straps will hold him.
Then go fetch Raphael to pin the patient down. Or ready another dose of sedative.
No! No, we can't keep sedating him. It can't be good for the patient. And we should give Raphael a break. He's already done a lot.
Oh, you think yourself more capable of wrestling with an unruly patient. I can't tell if that's arrogance or misplaced compassion.
Misplaced? After everything he's done for us? Just because he could have been hurt. All just to keep the rest of us safe.
Ellis, enough. Sulking has its place, but that place is not during a biopsy.
I'm here.
Oh, hello. You know, I always thought being a doctor would be the easiest thing in the world. Someone is sick, you cure them. If they're hurting, you treat it. Maybe Raphael is right, you know? Maybe Cassandra is right. Maybe even when you're trying to do the good thing, it's still... Sorry, you probably didn't walk up to me just to hear me ramble. Is there something I can do for you?
You did your best.
I'm starting to wonder. What if he'd really hurt Raphael? Or killed someone? Or he's in a lot of pain and we can't help him anyway? Well, no one got hurt this time. Fiona thinks she can get one of the diagnostic machines running, but Cassandra's probably already figured it out. We have those vials you and Raphael recovered from the ship. Helped us treat the cholera Yorks and his men had. But we had a diagnosis there. It's just... a lot to take in. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble more at you.
How are you doing today?
That boy is like a sponge for knowledge. Such a shame he has more than his fair share of parental trauma to work through before he can reach his potential.
Hi.
Hmm? Oh, yes. Seems poor Ellis is at war with himself. He so desperately wants to do the right thing. But the right thing is so often elusive. You make decisions as to what's right and wrong daily, don't you? Tell me, this patient here, a raider by profession, most likely responsible for many vile deeds. In your opinion, is this patient better off dead?
He deserves to live.
As a Nightingale, I'd be inclined to agree. Our cardinal rule is not to judge those in our care, not for their past or their future. It means accepting responsibility for any outcome. And sometimes, that's an ideal we pay dearly for. Ellis is struggling because he's confronted by too many options, but he's unable to embrace any of them.
What do you think?
I think Ellis is young and has a lot to learn. Violence especially seems to unnerve him. He tries to hide behind Nightingale's teachings to protect himself. But despite appearances, the Nightingales are not pacifists.
The kid's smart. Smarter than you realize.
Oh, I know. He's also more headstrong than he first appears. Given enough time, I believe he'll find what's right for him. But enough about that. I'm glad you stopped by. I've heard you have a curious little gadget called a Vitomatic. I happen to have a passing familiarity with such devices. So, here, take these notes. They'll explain how to reset the Vitomatic scanning parameters. That should allow it to detect any diseases that have undergone post-war mutation.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
You're welcome.
Alright, and now we go back to Fiona.
What do you need?
Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. I had a late night last night. So, I should say, why I had a late night last night. I was watching Formula One Grand Prix in Las Vegas. Max Verstappen is world champion.
Hey, V. About that. You all right?
What? Oh, yes. Lots to do, that's all. Did you end up going out there to meet the little caravan, or do I even need to ask?
Super mutant ambush. I brought back what I could carry, but...
I'm sure you did what you could. I'll let Bunker Hill know. Let's hope Cersei comes through on this opportunity of hers.
What? You planning to sleep sometime this month? No offense. But by the way you're swaying, I wouldn't let you so much as take my temperature right now.
I'll make you a deal. I'll sleep when you put your gun down for 2 minutes.
Your funeral.
Glad to see you're back safe. And I'm sorry to hear about the caravan. Besides the loss of lives, this won't make a convincing case that we're worth visiting out here. In any case, is there something I can help you with?
If we're going to be working as a team, we should get to know each other better.
You mean me, personally? You know, I can't remember the last time I said anything about myself that didn't relate to the Nightingales. What would you like to know?
So you explore old ruins?
You noticed I like pre-war stuff, huh? It's always been a fascination of mine. The ruins, the tech, the books. When I was a kid, there was this old man living nearby with all sorts of books and gizmos. Never said where he got it, but I saw a Brotherhood stamp on his gun once. He was, well, tight-lipped and kind of an ass, but he let me read things. One day I was reading, I think it was a travel brochure for some place called Rome, and I broke into tears.
What? Why?
I guess it just hit me that I'd never see it. The idea that one day people could fly to beautiful places, could take tours to ancient ruins. The more I thought about it, the more unfair it felt that we lost so much. Like this hospital, there's a whole ward for diagnostics. Machines that can map out the human body, synthesizers for medication, and all this knowledge just standing here, derelict. Or worse, buried in rubble and ruins. And instead of tour guides, we need bodyguards to explore them.
Who were you before all this?
I did a bit of everything, so I don't really have a word for what I was. I sort of traveled and made myself useful where I could. Sometimes doctoring, sometimes I traded or helped with farm work, built water purifiers, taught kids. Sometimes all I did was listen to people.
So you're a doctor?
Seemed like the most direct way of helping people, and there isn't a town out here that doesn't welcome a doctor, so it's an easy way to travel. I'm not exactly a prodigy with it, but I had more wanderlust back then, so I gave it my best shot. It's how I ended up bumping into the Nightingales.
Tell me more.
I found one of my routine stops razed to the ground one day. I went to help, and Cassandra was already there, looking like she'd been at it for days.
I actually hadn't had these
There were people
conversations with her before.
mostly keeping watch, but it was easy to tell she was in charge. I joined in. It wasn't until late the patients weren't just on. Some of those townsfolk had been my friends, but what she was doing struck something with me. A long talk with her later, and the rest is history.
That's all for now.
Of course. Was there anything else?
What's next for you?
There's something else that needs doing, but it requires traveling. Cersei is out on an interview, and I'd like you to back her up.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I'll mark the meeting spot on your map. Cersei will be waiting for you just outside. Stay safe out there.
Hi there. You need anything? Just ask me.
Hey. Hey there. Just curious what you're thinking.
Let's keep it up.
That's all.
Sure. Hey there. Need help?
Now we need to figure out how to get outside.
Hi there. are you doing today? Hello.
Oh. Okay.
Power Man hasn't been back for ages.
Hey.
I hope he's
Oh,
okay.
hey. I'm glad to see you.
Hey, sweetie.
I'm a bit out of my element here.
Cool too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a bit jittery. But it's...
That's why I'm here.
I appreciate it, really. These guys are a bit... It's a bit odd seeing the new Liberty Trading Company in the Commonwealth. Guess something caught their attention.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah. If they're for real, we could start dreaming bigger with this whole...
Right?
I sure do feel better with a couple of ex-gunners for backup, though. Shows we're not pushovers. One more thing. If at any point you think it's a bad deal, just say so and we'll walk away. Fiona will understand.
Good dog.
I'm from the Nightingales, meeting. So far, so good, I think.
I'm here.
I think this is actually where we'll end it. I'm going to just do a short stream today, guys. I am tired.
Lydia Proudmore.
So I'll talk to you
I'm
later.
your contact for today's negotiations. You must be Dr. Cersei.
Anyway, my name is Eric. I punch demons.